everybody this week. I hope you're all well. And yeah, here I am again in my little log cabin at the back garden. As you can see, every week there's a few more things belonging to Stuart that you can see in the background because he's taking it over as his workspace. I'm trying to be calm about that and not feel as though my little space has been taken over, but you know, at least we have it. But you can see his jumper there in the background hanging on my chair, and his computer screen. I don't know if you can see his computer there, look there in the background. Anyway, I've kicked him out. So I've kicked him out so I can come in and just be in my space and talk to you guys. So anyway, what are we? Week 6 of lockdown now, nearly. How is everybody coping? I found this week probably the hardest one so far. I think we're at the point where we're running out of... I've played every single board game that we possess now in the house. I've beaten and been beaten in drafts by my 3 children. We've played Cluedo more times. I think I know every single combination of who killed where in what room, with what implement. We've baked this week. What did we bake? This week we baked a birthday cake because it was my birthday last Friday. So happy birthday to me. And yeah, I was 47. 47. Goodness me. I never thought I'd be 47, but here I am. And yeah, I only feel about 25, so that's probably a good thing. You know, live in denial, as they say. Anyway, yeah, so it was a weird birthday because, you know, we usually would go out for dinner or do something nice, but, you know, it was fine. And we baked 2 cakes. Yes, 2 cakes, because I like lemon drizzle cake. That is my favourite cake of all time. And my children like chocolate cake. So I said, I'm going to bake the cake that I like because it's my birthday. But I also baked a chocolate cake for them. So we did those 2 cakes together. Baking with children, what a joy, what a joy. Anyway, so we ate a lot of cake because of course I also like chocolate cake, so you know, that's not so good. But anyway, we baked those 2 cakes, we ate the 2 cakes. And they made me lovely cards, which was just, I love that. I love when they make me cards. And Stuart got me a beautiful, big, huge big bottle of CK1 perfume, which is my favourite. So that was really nice of him because I wasn't expecting anything at all. So that was lovely. And what we did was we drove over to my mum and dad's house and we went into their garden. They have a side gate and they stood on the patio and we stood in the garden, and my mum made Bucks Fizz because I do like a bit of Bucks Fizz, you know. So I had 2 glasses of Bucks Fizz. My mum had about 3 glasses. And the kids played in the garden for a little while, and then we went home. It was a little bit sad, yeah. But you know, at least I did get to see my mum, which is really important. Some people can't even do that, so I'm very lucky. And then yeah, me and Stuart watched a film in the evening, and it was as nice a birthday as any other. It's a bit of a strange day, but you know, at least it was my birthday and not the children's birthday, which would be much harder, obviously. So that was, you know, that was our big day this week. And what else have we been doing? Going for a lot of walks. And isn't the weather just beautiful? And in some ways it's a little bit harder when the weather is really good because you sort of miss going to parks and, you know, different places. But cannot ever complain about the sunshine. Mustn't ever complain about sunshine. It's beautiful. So we've been going out for a lot of walks and we picked some daffodils. I know we shouldn't do that, but we did. And we picked some bluebells and things like that. And we made nice little flower arrangements for the kitchen. And Emily pressed some flowers into a nice little book that she has. So that was nice. Boys are not interested in pressing flowers. Really, they'd have no interest in things like that. So yeah, that's about it. That's all we've been doing. Probably like you, there's not that much to do. So it's been another week, and yeah, just kind of waiting now for this 3 week lockdown, the little bit that, like, you know, the extra 3 weeks to be over. I mean, I have no idea what we're all expecting to happen at the end of this 3 weeks. Not much, but at least, you know, every day that goes by, we think, well, maybe it's one day less that we all have to live like this. And I know that probably like you guys, there's good days and there's days that aren't so good, and you know, I miss my friends. I'm sure you do too, and I miss little things. It's the little things I miss. I miss going out and getting a coffee, and I miss not being with my children 24 hours a day. And I'm pretty sure they're sick of looking at my face as well, to be honest. It's not just a one-way system. And they miss school and they miss their friends, and yeah, it's not easy for anybody. But we are lucky. We are healthy and we are happy, and we have a nice home, you know, and plenty of nice things to eat and things to do. So we cannot complain. We cannot complain. And as I always say, you know, there's always wine, which is very important. Very important. There's always my brandies, which I tried to give up my brandy, but yeah, no. Why would I give it up? I mean, why? It's the small things. Yes, the small things. And I started watching The West Wing. I don't know if you've seen The West Wing, but I watched the whole thing when it first came out, and Stuart downloaded it all for me. So I starting on season 1 of The West Wing and working my way through all the seasons. I absolutely love it. So that's keeping me busy in the evenings. And then I sneak out here and play some music, and yeah, so it's not that bad. Oh yes, so I don't know about you, but coming up to week 6, things like haircuts are becoming an issue. Yes. My hair, yeah, anyway. But the boys and Stuart, they desperately need a haircut. So Stuart sent away for this hair clippers. So I have been on YouTube, yes I have, and I have watched videos of how to cut boys' hair. So I'm going to chase them around the house later on with my new hair clipper and try and give them shear them, you know. Me and Emily can survive another little while, but goodness me, what are we all going to do when we can't get our hair cut? Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? We all need to get a haircut at some point. But anyway, the boys and Stuart will be... I'll send you a before and an after photo if you want. I have the power. Anyway, that's all the news I have really for this week. So what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to do another video now of warm-ups and things like that, which would be nice. And then I thought we would go right back and redo the Hallelujah song. So I was thinking about, you know, what songs I could do. And I think let's go nice and easy, not too complicated. And it's only a 2-part song, which makes it nice. And everybody kind of knows it, and we did do it a long time ago. So I will sing both parts, and I will also play, so that if you would like to listen to, you know, if you're a soprano or a tenor, you'll be together, and then you can listen to the alto and bass part, and you will actually sing the whole song with the other part, if you know what I mean. It'll make more sense when you see it. But it's a lovely song, never gets old, and I thought it would be a nice, easy thing for us to do this week, and everybody likes it. It's a really lovely song. So that's what I'm going to do this week. Hope that's okay. And I'm so glad that you enjoyed the recordings that I made. We had a sadness in our family. One of my mum's friends passed away and they were having a funeral. So it prompted me to ask my friend Conor Linehan, who's a fabulous pianist of the Linehan clan, and my sister Emma, who lives in England, and we made As you could hear, the Lord bless you and keep you. And Connor, who's a whiz on the computer, was able to put the 3 parts together, he's amazing, and make it sound as though we were actually together. So it was a lovely experience. And then I also recorded the Fore Requiem, the Pie Jesu, and the Schubert Ave Maria. And we decided then to dedicate those songs to all the people that are going through a rough time at the moment for whatever reason. Frontline workers and people that are losing loved ones and people that are not feeling well. And everybody, I mean, everybody is going through their own particular difficult time. So it was a lengthy process to record each part, and it was weird. I was singing my part into a nothingness with no accompaniment or anything, and then Connor did his magic and he put the 3 parts together. I think it sounded really nice. So I really hope you enjoyed those recordings. And I also have I said to you ages ago on the first week I would do a surprise, and this week I finally have it. So there will be an extra video coming this week, and I'm sure that you're going to really like it. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you'll see there's an extra video and just a little surprise to sort of brighten your day. Okay, so I will sign off my chat, and I hope that you're all okay, and I hope that you are getting through these days and that you're not going too mad. And I hope that the moms out there are coping with children and schoolwork. I abandoned the schoolwork yesterday morning. I just abandoned it. I thought this is just not doing any good for my children today. So we closed our books and we went out for a long walk in our 2 kilometre. We went around and around our 2 kilometres, and we collected flowers, and we talked about cherry blossom trees, and we did I Spy and all kinds of games, and we talked about things. And you know what? That's so much better than sitting looking at a maths book, because actually, don't tell anybody, but I struggle with the maths, and they're only in 5th class. Decimal points. Yeah, working out percentages and all things. So I have my phone secretly in the kitchen, and as they ask me, I Google the answer. Don't tell anybody. I'm terrible at maths. Now Stuart is fabulous at maths, so sometimes he comes in and he helps them. But yeah, not my strong suit. Not my strong suit. So God knows how I'll cope when they're in secondary school, because I won't have a clue. Algebra and oh my goodness. But anyway, I'll have to swat up and so I don't appear to be completely numerically challenged, as they say. But yeah, so we closed our books, and I'm also I'm reading novels to them. They're good enough readers themselves, but I'm reading several books, and we have reading in the afternoon, and they sit and they get comfy and I read to them. So that's nice, isn't it? We wouldn't normally get the time to do nice things like that with your children, so that is nice. And then I send them upstairs, because then I need to, be an adult for an hour or 2. Anyway, thinking about all of you and missing all of you, and just hoping that you're all okay. I do miss you, and I do miss our Wednesday nights. And do you know what? I miss music. I miss the sound of people's voices singing together. That's what I miss. I miss that feeling of connection, and that feeling that we're all together and we're all making the music together. And I do severely miss that, and I'm sure you do too. But we have to keep going, and we have to try and keep the music alive. I know I'm trying to keep the music alive. So please take care of yourselves and your families, and I will see you in the next video, which will be warm-ups and more rounds, and a little bit more chat. And look, even if you just want to sing along, or you just want to watch me doing it, or doesn't matter, no stress. Okay, So again, as I always do, I'm looking into my phone, but I am visualizing all of your lovely faces, smiling back at me the way you do, the way that makes me feel so happy. And I am smiling back at you, and I am giving you all of my good vibes and all of my good wishes, and wishing only the best for every single one of you. And I'm hoping and I am praying that we see each other soon. Okay, so I'm signing off the chat, and I will see you in the next video.